membership tips, and I can't think of anybody I'd rather be up here with than all of you. Congratulations for being up here.
Awesome.
All right, we have questions from you all that we're going to show. So let's run the first video.
Hi, I was wondering, how do you keep blitzing after you've gone through all your friends and family and their friends and family and Facebook, Twitter, all that? What do you do to blitz after that?
Okay, great question. Who would like to start?
I'll start with that one because that's a fun one. Many of you have heard the saying before, it's Customer Appreciation Day. We love our customers, don't we? They're the lifeblood of our business. So it's always Customer Appreciation Day every single day. So keep them with you, and you can stop anywhere and just stop in and say, hey, I just wanted to let you know it's Customer Appreciation Day. How many employees do you have here? I'd like to leave a coupon for them. They'll give you the answer, and you just kind of shuffle them out. And everybody loves coupons, and everybody loves to be appreciated. So it's a win-win for you.
Can I add something to that? So the next thing to do that when you're handing out those coupons, get their information. You can go through and hand out a bunch of cards, but maybe you don't have the follow-up. So now ask, you know what, can I get your name, your email, and your phone number? And that's really it. The follow-up is the key too. So when you're handing those blitz cards out, get it on your phone where you can do that. Or I'm old school, I still like to write it down on a sticky note, their name, their email, and their phone number.
All right, and let's add to that. We all think we've gone through our entire warm market. We think we've asked every single person that we grew up with, everybody in our friends and family list. But is that really true? Denise, do you have people that have been watching you? Now, how long have you been a part of It Works?
I have been a part of It Works for, this is actually my 7-year anniversary.
Wow, 7 years.
7 years. I've been with It Works longer than I worked full-time in the corporate field.
All right, so do you have friends and family that just recently joined?
You know, my sister didn't even join until I went ambassador 5 years in. And I often think, too, we post on Facebook and we think that everybody sees it. You know, we think that we post once and everybody in the whole world knows what we're doing, and that's just not true. So often I'll go to, I'll connect with my high school friends, and they still don't really even know what I'm doing. So it's really important that we go down our list and really make that personal connection. Because often they think, well, that's good for you, but I can't do that. And so when I'm talking to people, I talk about our story, but I also say, you would really be good at this. And I really try to relate it to them. But absolutely, I still have friends and family from college, from high school that maybe they don't even, I'm going to go back to my warm market.
All right, Melody, your children just joined.
Finally, thank God. Oh my goodness, we've been in, it'll be 9 years in June. And, and our kids have watched us. But see, Blair and I had been in network marketing for 15 years prior to this where we didn't make any money at all. And so they were very negative about the network marketing industry. And, they knew that we were finally doing something good with this. But I hired my daughter to work for me last year. And after a year, she started, Mom, this really looks good, and I want to do this. So she came to conference, and then my son just signed up recently, and they are on fire. And both of them, my daughter just went executive, and my son went Ruby, and they both have their goal to be diamond, in their 3 months. So they are so excited, but it's whenever it's their time. I have people that have been following me that I had no idea were looking at me on Facebook and were, from high school. Stalking me. And I had no clue, and now they're reaching out. They're going, okay, I've been watching you for 3-4 years, and I'm ready,
All right, I love it. Let's look at the next question.
Hi, I'm Tara Anderson, President of Dine with It Works Global, and I'd like to know a good way to connect with your loyal customers beyond their first purchase.
Okay, great question. Connect with your loyal customers beyond their first purchase.
We often teach something, we call it the 2-2-2 plan, where it's 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. So often after a party or an expo, when they signed up as a customer, I email them their information and say, this is your ID number, or thank them for their order. In 2 days, within the first 2 days, I thank them for their order. In 2 weeks, I assume that they've gotten their product, so I want to make sure that they know how to use it. Have you gotten your wraps yet? Are you excited? Make sure to take before and after pictures. I want to see them. And really try to build a rapport within that, because a lot of times our loyal customers now are people we don't know, so this is all about the relationship building as well. And then 2 months, right before that third auto ship is going to run, in order to remind them that that they get free the perk points, that they get the referral program now, and that they also get free shipping in the States after that 4th month. So that's what we do.
So it's more than just signing them up and saying thanks.
Well, you know what? I was actually a loyal customer before I became a distributor, so I know that when people fall in love with the products and they start talking about it and people see results, they need to know that they can make money, and we signed up as distributors, obviously, after that.
Okay, Joel, you want to add to that?
I was just going to say what she said because we learned from the same person.
I love it. All right,
Thank you, Tammy.
That was good.
let's look at the next one. Oh, Blair, I'm sorry.
I was going to say, quit giving your customers away, first thing, you know? You work hard to get these customers, but they come in and they find out they're with Jane Doe somewhere, like, who's Jane Doe? You hear me? So quit giving your customers away. That's a lot of money in your pocket.
Beautiful. All right, next question.
My name's Trisha McDonald from Phoenix, Arizona, and my team always wants to know what's the science behind it and how does the wrap work? What do you tell your people?
It does. Go ahead.
Well, and I learned from Pam, right? You know, I think at the end of the day, we know that the product speaks for itself. Whether it's 1 wrap, 2 wraps, 4 wraps, the wrap is always working every single time somebody puts it on. And so when somebody starts asking me these questions, the details about things, I just hand them the ingredients and say, you can certainly go check it out yourself. But what I know is, and I show them my before and after pictures, or I show them before and after pictures from a party that I just went to, and I just focus on the results, because that's what really they're looking for. They want to know, is it safe, and does it work? And the answer is absolutely, and here's my testimony.
All right. Joel, you have something?
Do you guys want to know my super sciencey green answer that I give everybody?
Yes.
No, you don't want. No, that's it. No, just don't do it. Because us information nerd people that have been in the health and wellness industry, we just want to throw up on everybody. We want to, well, here's the science, this is what it does. You try and memorize everything that Dr. Don and Louise says at boot camp and at conference, and you try and regurgitate that whole thing, and you lost them after the 3rd ingredient. Just don't do it.
You know, I think a lot of times too, we want to appear on the other side of this. Somebody brings us something that we don't know anything about. So we logically, as humans, want to just appear like we know a little bit, or we want to act smart. So we ask questions, such as scientific questions, but we really don't care. Do you find that they really don't care?
They don't care. They really don't. If it works, they're excited, they're happy, they're jumping up and down. And, you know, again, having done this for so many years, in the beginning we used to tell them all what it did.
Well, we made stuff up.
We did. We made all kinds of stuff up because we didn't really know. But we just knew that it worked. And you know, now today with the internet, you just tell them Google it. Just give them the back of the box and tell them go Google it. But, you know, the main thing is they just want to know if it works for them. That's it.
Okay, wonderful. All right, let's go to the next question.
Hi, I'm Phil Pico, and I'm a Ruby, and I would like to know what is the best way to keep your team motivated when you can't be around. For example, when you're away in another country or another state or another city, how do you keep your team motivated while you're gone for an extended period?
All right, let's take it over to Blair.
I mean, the answer to that is you can't. That's crazy, isn't it? They got to have it inside them. They got to have something they want really bad, and that's why they got in this thing. We can try to lead them to water, but they got to drink the water, okay? So, you know, you can only pump them up once or twice, and after that, it's got to be right here, okay?
Well, and they've got to get plugged in. That's one of the things you can do is get them plugged in. They've got to be on the calls. They've got to get to events. You know, there's so many One Team, One Missions going on out there that is really getting people excited when they go. They're so fired up after they leave. So they're everywhere. So get your new people, if you're in a different state or whatever, get them to their closest one, even if they have to drive a few miles. You know, it's okay. Just get them there. But it's like Blair said, they have to know what they want out of this business. And that's how they're going to stay motivated. I mean, we can pump them up, but if they don't have it within, they're gonna drain every time. Their balloon's gonna burst every time. So
let's add to that too, because this is a question that I get asked all the time for my team calls, and I've done team calls for all of you, and it's always been in there. And my answer is, I can't motivate anybody, but I can inspire them. And so how do you inspire your team?
Well, and I learned this from Mark. He says you don't light a fire under somebody, you light a fire within them. And so when we're on our team calls, we really work to help people identify their why. Why did they get in? What are they looking to get out of this company? And then really building the belief in the products, building the belief in the industry, in the company, and then belief in themselves. Because I think at the end of the day, that's what's going to really take them to the top.
Our team knows this. We show you. So we learned from being led by the front. What does Pam do? I followed her. So my team knows I'm still out doing parties. We're going to show you that I just don't sit back home and just eat bonbons on the couch. You know, so we still are actively doing parties, blitzing, and we show you, because if I'm doing something, or I'm going to tell you something, I'm actually doing it myself. So I'm constantly leading and showing them the way as well.
One of the things that all of you can do is when you have that, is find one of these people in this nice little table drawer right here. All of these people are very, very, very inspirational. Find them on Facebook, find them on Twitter, find them on Instagram, and follow them. Because the things that they're doing should inspire you to go out every single day, because they're going out and changing lives. And that's what this is about. So if you can connect with any one of these people here and use them, so you find somebody in a different country, well, great. Here's a Tiffany and Nolan Passive. You should follow them. They're amazing. Her energy will get you psyched up, and you will be going out all the time. Find those people and connect them with somebody else that's in one of these areas, so that they can follow them and be inspired by their actions.
Awesome. It's like Mike said, don't go outside of this room. Find someone within this room that you can connect with. Maybe you have the same profession that they had. Maybe you're still in that teaching position or that nursing position. So connect with somebody while you're here. That's why we do these meetings. All right, let's go to the next one.
So I have a really important question. I saw that Joel Dunn is going to be on the panel, and I just wanted to know, Joel, how'd you get so sexy?
That's a great question, Mike. It's very, very simple. We've got these products. You consume them like it's your business, and then you get results. That's all there is to it.
And you were born with it, Joel. You were born with it.
Oh, that's so good. We have so got to get him later. All right, let's go to the next one.
You're on my list, Mike.
I'm Heather from Allegan, Michigan, and my question is, what is the best way to mentor new distributors in other states?
Okay, it's kind of similar to what we had before.
I don't think that's any really different. I think, it's the basics. It's the steps to success over and over. So out of state, we're not going to teach you anything different than if you're 2 miles down the road. So print off your steps to success, get your 4 loyal customers, and get your 3 distributors, and repeat. It's really that easy. You can do it over a phone or through text, or you don't have to physically be there.
I often give people homework and then a deadline and see if they do it. And that's kind of how I decide where I'm going to spend my time as well. So I'll say things like, friend me on Facebook so I can connect you to the group. 3 days later, friend me on... I'm really just trying to give them homework and have them come back to me. So I'll say, get on your training academy and go through the training and let's talk in 2 days. Or do you know your website? Post on Facebook. And I go through steps of success and I challenge everybody to get their first 4 loyals before their kid even comes. And we do that whether you're long distance or you're local. And just kind of schedule calls and and then say, all right, go do this, and then get back to me, and do this, and get back to me. And I really work to kind of take them on a journey within the first few weeks. I believe that it's my job in the first 4 to 6 weeks to really try to create habit within a new distributor. But if they're not picking up what I'm laying down, then I don't stalk them again.
And, oh, I love it. All right, so how do you know when to perhaps somebody seems like they've got some momentum going, they live in another state, maybe 4 or 5 hours away from you, and Melody, I know you're like me, you just get in the car and go anywhere. So how do you decide?
Well, anymore I have to really, because of my schedule, I can't just take off and go like I used to with just for anybody. So it's kind of a gut feeling. We were talking about this last night. It's kind of a gut feeling when, you know, if they are doing what you've asked them to do, like Denise said, they've gone on, they've done their training academy, they're speaking everything that you want to hear, but they're also putting the action. They're on the calls, they're just hungry. You can kind of tell if they have this hunger. And if they do, I'm going to go. If they can tell me they're going to put a room full of people or we're going to have a great big launch party, I'm going to go. You know, it's that gut thing. And have I done that and it turned out not to be so great? Yeah, but that's okay. I proved to that person that I was willing to do that. And it just spoke volumes to them.
Okay, Dwight? Yeah.
And we've learned to not listen to what they say so much, but watch what they're doing, or what they're not doing. We learned that from Pamela.
Yeah.
So that can save you and make you a lot of money, you know, because people tell you all kinds of stuff, right? They're your next ambassador, right? So what are they doing, though? Just like Denise said, if they've gone through their training academy yet, you know, go through your training academy and call me when you have. If you don't get a call in 3 days, well, they probably hadn't done it, right? So are they serious or not? So we've learned that.
All right, beautiful. All right, let's go to the next question.
Hi, I'm Lacey. I've been with It Works 2 years. I'm Ruby. My question for you today is, when business slows down, what helps keep you focused and continuing to build your business?
Great question. When business slows down, wow.
Well, you better get out there and blitz some more.
So does business, I mean, when you think about
Business slows down?
Yeah, I know.
Does business slow down or do you slow down?
Yeah.
It's like chicken or the egg.
Yeah.
Well, and I agree. I think if you're feeling like, I mean, the goal of this business is to always be wrapping people, always keeping your calendar full, always have leads to follow up with. So if you need new ways to generate leads, get out there and get your mouth open, because you will find people in your area that want to try the product. You just kind of have to go out there and say, do you want to be on our team? Do you want to be on our team? And there's going to be people that look at you and say, you're a big weirdo. And there's going to be people that look at you and go, I've been praying for you. And it's our job to ask everyone.
But let's talk about this too, because this goes right into social media. We need to get up off the couch and get out into the marketplace and quit praying for somebody just to come through Instagram or social media. That is a great tool, but we need to get out.
I've never heard a farmer say that they're always in a slow season. Farmers are always planting, they're always tilling, they're always doing something. There's always something that you can be doing to generate business for the following month. And that's one of the great things is if you're not getting the people coming to you, you have to go to the people. Just posting something on Facebook or social media, you're just throwing it out there. You're not controlling anything. You're not controlling whether or not somebody can come in and give you a phone call. You can go out and get a phone number, and now guess what? You can control how many times you call and bother that person or how many times you text them and ask them if they want product. So that's where you have to look at is what actions are you taking that you can control your outcome rather than just throwing something out there and hoping that people call you. You could mail out 4,000 emails and maybe get 1 return. Or you could go out and talk to 20 people and get 10 people interested because you were in front of them.
Well, I think knowing the seasons of the business is key too. So, you know, in a bridal business, they know when their strong time is, when their high time is. So with this, I know when I have to actively be out, because I don't have a slow time because I am planting. I know when I can go give my time to these new people that are coming in. They need me a little bit more. And then I'm planting because I know, okay, November, December, I got to get ready because what's coming for January, February, March. So I'm like, you better sign up now because I know what's coming. So knowing the season of our company is really important too.
Okay.
I mean, just exactly what they said. You know, it is It's up, if it's gonna be, it's up to me, right? It's not up to my upline, it's not up to my team, it's up to me. So if you feel like your business is slowing down, it is. It's what are we doing?
When is the last time you wrap somebody? That's the question that you need to ask yourself. When's the last time I personally wrap somebody? And that'll give you the answer to where your business is going. All right, let's look at the next question.
Oh, hi, I'm Van from Sarasota. I have a question. What's the best method to get newly enrolled DTs into catching fire, i.e. going to the Blitz Rapid Repeat?
Okay, kind of the same.
Well, I think you have to be excited. I thought you were going to say, I thought Joel was going to answer this question again. If I'm like, oh, I love It Works, that's kind of boring. I love It Works, come on, so a new distributor knows, they can sense something about me. I'm like, let's go, let's not wait. I didn't know anything when I got started with It Works, you guys. I was just a fish out of water flapping, and it worked. Sweaty pits and all, Skylar. So, getting out there and not being afraid and knowing that your upline's got your back. We have your back, you guys, so it's a quick text message. Just not being afraid to get the word out there, and we'll help you get through it. So having that excitement, knowing where this business is going. You guys realize it's going to be $1 billion business? Who wants to be part of that? Yeah. You got to get that, So for me, I got chills. I mean, this is crazy, and they need to sense that. So we're going to go out of here, and they're going to know, you guys are crazy. Yeah, do you want to be part of this? I am definitely going to be in the history books of It Works, and you all are too. So you have to just set that vision, cast that vision for those new ones, get them to events, and they're going to catch fire. It's going to be in them, and they're going to be up on stage.
When we first met, what position were you, Stephanie? We met actually in Liverpool.
We met in Liverpool. I was a diamond, and luckily I met Pam because I could have quit on that trip very easily. I was signing everybody up and back home, and I get to another country, and I was like, what's wrong here? So I met Pam, and I just listened. She told me what to do, and I just didn't stop. I saw it. She was telling me. I believed it. She made me believe it, and I just went home, and she set the vision for me because I saw it, but she set it so much bigger for me that I knew I'm going to be at the top of this company.
If you're ever around anybody up here, you can feel the energy coming off of them. Melody's word is I'm excited.
Girl.
And you can, I remember Stephanie in the back of the room going, I'm never going to be in back of the room again. And they just set that vision. And Denise, being so shy and just not knowing if she could do this business, starting out first as a customer and look where she is today. And, so we're all different. Every single one of us. These guys have just really stepped up. Blair hid for a long time, and now he's just right up front with Melody and
Never
Joel.
know that.
You're there too. We've got one left. Let's go to one more question.
Out of all the no's, where do you find your motivation to continue to work your business?
Okay, this is good.
I know that my yeses are in my nose, so let's get on with them.
I love this.
Do you ever get a no?
No. Really? I mean, this is the great thing, is you need to go out and get as many no's as possible. And here's the reason why. What do we all want to go for? We all want the yes. The yes feels good. The yes feels awesome. But guess what? Once you get your yes, you're done for the day. Really, if your goal was to get 2 yeses and the first 3 people you talk to, 2 of them were a yes, you're done. You're like, I hit my goal. If your goal was to get 10 no's and your first 3 people were yeses, guess what? You still got 10 more people to go talk to. Get comfortable loving the no. Embrace the no. Love it. Go for it. That's what you should strive for. Don't strive for the yes. Strive for the uncomfortable. Because the more no's you get, the more money you make. We've just got more no's than everybody.
I asked Melody this question at Dash. I said, how do you stay so excited?
Yeah.
And she said, It's a choice.
Yeah, it is a choice.
And I think so often people are comfortable, but they don't like where they are. I mean, we have to be willing to be uncomfortable, to dig down deep, to hit a goal and to not stop until, and to really just stay focused on that target and decide each and every day that this is worth it. And I can tell you, whether it takes a year or 5 years or 9 years, you are going to be on this stage too.
And you know, this is bigger than a good bonus, isn't it? You know, we love the good bonuses. I know a lot of you are going after the good bonuses, but this is so much bigger than a good bonus. Have you ever received a good bonus?
No, not yet. Because it's because they didn't have one for me.
Yeah.
Black Diamond, baby.
Diamond.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Black Diamond. Black Diamond. How about you all?
No good bonuses here.
Yeah.
Well, we're trying for Black Diamond.
Yeah. You're on your
Well,
way.
I think, yeah, we talked about this at a boot camp
Yeah.
in California. It is more than just a bonus. So don't feel like go for it.
I'm
Absolutely.
absolutely okay with my paycheck.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. It's good.
Yeah.
But knowing that there is so much more, because you didn't hit it, you're going to make more than you can even imagine just from that good bonus. So.
I mean, if you didn't get it, are you gonna quit? I mean, I didn't go diamond.
But you're still making a lot of money.
Yeah. I mean, are you gonna? I didn't get my presidential bonus. Oh well, did you see that you can still make $600,000? I mean, really, people, this is crazy.
All right, so how do we keep going? You know, we work, we get to diamond, and now, you know, we're goal-oriented, let's go double diamond, but, you know, keeping that momentum going, because I've watched you all for 9 years now. You've had a lot of life happen. We all have had a lot of life happen in 9 years. So you keep saying, I'm excited, and it is a choice for y'all.
It is a choice, you know, but if we look at it, what else are you going to do, right? You're going to fall down, lay down, and stay there, or you're going to get up? Because we've learned if we can look up, man, we can get up, right? So we've learned to fall and land on our back so we can look up and get up.
That's so true. You know, it is a choice. And, you know, you're going to work for somebody, right? Might as well be working hard for yourself. And you have the choice to go out and, you know, you can choose to be happy. Even when you're sad, you choose to be happy. You know, even when you're tired, you choose to be happy and you spread that happiness. And it is a choice. No matter what's going on around you, no matter the storms, you just got to make that choice that no matter what, with you and God, with Jesus, you got it. He's got your back, and He'll get you through whatever storms you're going through. I promise you.
All right, so I have one final question for each of you. We've got 2 minutes here. Everyone that's new here, and that's 80% of the room, do they have the same opportunity as you all sitting here with me today?
Oh, even better. You know, because when I got involved 9 years ago, we didn't have everything we have today. We didn't have blitz cards. We didn't have a beautiful website. We didn't have the branding. We had nothing but our excitement and an awesome product. That was it. And so today, even better. Social media has put the world at our fingertips. It's a better deal today than it has ever been.
Okay. Love it.
Well, and I agree. I mean, I think that we have a huge pie here with It Works. I'm a $1 billion brand, and we have to just decide how big of a piece of that pie do we want. And I like to say, I heard this on a leadership call or something. I don't know. I just duplicate whatever I hear from you guys. But they said if your boss told you that you would work really hard and make a $10,000 bonus, would you do it? Would you do it? And I think you have to ask yourself that question. You're your own boss, so look in the mirror and say, can I make choices each and every day to put my business as a priority and go for it? And just put the blinders on, be fearless, don't look back and go for it, and you'll have a piece of that pie and you get to decide how big it is.
Well, yes, you guys all have a better opportunity. I feel like I'm saying the same thing, but it's true. It's a let's rep, repeat, kind of the same thing. So you guys, they've set the trail. I followed the leaders and you're following us, so it's even better for you. So again, it's a choice. I think when you come to this, you see this and you'll go out of here and you're going to be on fire, and don't miss that opportunity. Brand yourself. They've given you every single tool that we need, and it's so simple and easy. And what a blessing you have. So just go bless others. Be that servant leader. Show them, lead them the way, and you'll be up here.
I just look at everybody that's out here and just think, out of everybody that's in the United States, and then in Canada, and then all the other countries that we have open, and this is all we have here. That's amazing.
It's true.
If each one of you just brought back one person, or 2 people, or 7 people, or go ambassador in the next 90 days, you have that opportunity, and that's what's available. And each one of you can go out and do that. You just have to run out of here once you leave and go find that next person that's going to explode your business for you.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
We love you guys.
Thank you.